Have you ever wondered what happened to Monique? Well, Martin Lawrence has got an idea about that and why Oprah Winfrey is potentially the person behind the ruin of Monique's career. This is also interesting, but names as big as Oprah are always linked to some hideous and shady past and transactions. Even Martin Lawrence was a victim of those controlling the power in the entertainment industry. And he's not alone in exposing these people from all their creepy, questionable, and problematic acts that are putting other people's businesses in danger. Curious to know what Oprah did to a once popular stand-up comedian? Then keep on watching. Come on, who does not know who Oprah is? Well, I mean, she's got fans all over the world, not only because of what she accomplished, but also because of the number of people who are aspiring to be like her. But it's no secret that in order to stay at the top and keep the fame and wealth all throughout those years, there are some things that these people did that have raised a lot of eyebrows as well. These days, more and more artists are starting to speak up about the dark side of Hollywood and the entertainment industry. Before, many were afraid to even touch on the topic because it seems like nothing was happening anyway. The powerful people are continuously getting out of their wrongdoings unscathed. Now, people are still talking about Oprah Winfrey, but this time, the reason is different. She's in the spotlight for allegedly excluding and banning artists who tried to say something against her, including Academy Award-winning actress Monique.
If Oprah was watching this, what would you tell her?
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do, and stop hiding behind what you call was negative comments, what you call, oh, I don't even deal with things like that, because what people are beginning to do is see you for who.
Oh, some tea was spilled and we're all here for it. Besides this, Monique also revealed that Mark Lawrence is the only person in the industry who has the guts to back her up on her claims. Obviously, Lawrence knows so much about the deep, dark secrets of these popular names as well. I mean, Lawrence probably suffered the same thing, having been called crazy for trying to turn down deals that are not good for him. Some artists are willing to do everything and accept anything just to keep being recognized in the world, but there are just some honorable people who are ready to turn down offers and deals, especially if there are moral consequences that come along with these opportunities. For those who don't know, Monique and Oprah have been feuding for quite a while now. But even after all those years, Monique is still apparently waiting for Oprah to make a public apology to her. By what I gathered, it was Martin Lawrence who also tried to help Monique to get her back on track with her career. Recently, all these dramas and controversies about Oprah are really making people see her true colors. Honestly, it was not really surprising to hear all these kind of stuff about Oprah. So, you must be wondering about where this beef between Oprah and Monique even started. Well, let me walk you through that. It goes way back in 2009 during the 82nd Academy Awards. Monique was nominated as Best Supporting Actress for her role in Precious. Oprah co-produced the film, by the way. Everyone expected Monique to take home the award. On that note, Precious was really popular at that time, meaning Monique was also getting so much attention and publicity.
And the winner is Monique in Precious, based on the novel Push by Sapphire.
This is the first Academy Award and nomination for Monique.
Reports claim that Oprah, alongside Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels, all wanted to take advantage of that fame by asking Monique to go on a press tour. But there's a catch though, they don't want to compensate her. Monique mentioned in one of her interviews with Oprah before that she wanted to spend more time with her family after putting so much effort and time for Precious. Rumor has it that Lee Daniels was the one who warned Monique about the possible consequences if she decides to turn down Oprah's proposals and requests.
When they called, I had a couple days just downtime. I wanted to spend that with my husband and my kids. I said, guys, I'm spending time with my family. I'm gonna pass. And they all agreed. That label is difficult because I said one word, and that was no. Now I said no to some very powerful people. What Tyler Perry showed me, Lee Daniels, Oprah Winfrey, and Lionsgate. When you don't do what we ask you to do, we'll take your life.
Daniels allegedly told her, "It's not going to play out well for you." Whoa, what a threat. And guess what happened next to Monique? Different media outlets and people started talking about how it was hard to work with Monique and how her attitude was the reason why Hollywood was no longer casting her. But before we get deeper into the video, if you love to see more about Monique and are interested in unraveling Oprah's real character, then make sure that you subscribe to our channel right away. I will keep you posted on the latest happenings in their lives and more about your favorite celebs as well, so stay tuned. Now, going back to the video, you see a number of artists throughout the years are often rumored to be either going crazy, having substance abuse, and displaying bad attitudes. Right now, more people are seeing that these reasons are often just a way of silencing these artists from speaking the truth about what goes on behind the cameras and closed doors. Many of Monique's supporters back then wondered why she was suddenly kicked off the limelight even though she had shown remarkable talent in acting and had won an Oscars award as well. After that, she slowly realized that Oprah must have been using her fame and influence to blackball her and cast her aside despite her talents. On the other hand, Monique has openly talked about how her brother essayed her at such a young age of 7 to 11 years old. This story has something to do with Oprah and Monique's feud as well, because when they're no longer on good terms, Oprah decided to take advantage of Monique's story by giving Gerald the chance to gaslight Monique and invite him to the show.
The story that I've told, and the first time I told it was in Essence magazine, when I did the cover, I think maybe a year ago. And I was as a kid by my oldest brother, Gerald. So when Lee Daniels called me and first told me about this movie, and he sent me the book, and I'm like, oh my God, Lee, what is this? And he said, when I say action to you, I need you to play a monster. So I remembered those moments with my brother Gerald, and he was a monster to me.
This was so uncalled for and unprofessional. We get it if she wanted to give him the chance to explain himself, but we all know why she did that, especially that she knows well enough that they and Monique already had a falling out. Reports also claim that Oprah even reached out to Monique and asked her to make an appearance to her show as well and be up there with her brother, Gerald, who essayed her. I mean, what? Obviously, Monique declined the invite and said that she does not want to play any part in anything that her brother was doing. Even though in their conversation, Oprah agreed that she would not invite Gerald to the show if it makes Monique uncomfortable, she just turned back on her words right away. Even Monique was shocked that she went that far because she still invited Gerald on the show and let him tell Monique's story. To make matters worse, Oprah also invited Monique's parents to the show. Oprah knew that Monique no longer has a good relationship with her mother and her alcoholic father, yet she still decided to exploit Monique's family story and her experiences. It was a complete betrayal on Monique's side because she once trusted Oprah in these stories. Well, after Oprah's exploitation, Monique made sure that she let her know that she was hurt with what Oprah did. But hey, she was all high and mighty because she was not even sorry with what she had done. This is why after all those years, Monique is still demanding an apology from Oprah until now. She never received one, so she's recently opening up about the issue. It was also revealed that Monique was supposed to play Oprah's role in The Butler. She was also supposedly going to be part of the show Empire, but after what happened to her relationship with Oprah, all these projects were flushed out of the drain. Just because Monique said no to Oprah and decided not to play her game and the other elites in Hollywood, all these opportunities were chopped off and taken away from her. If there's someone in the same industry who completely understands what happened to her and had also gone through the same experience as her, then that would be Martin Lawrence. You might remember what happened to him back in 1996. He was arrested because he wandered the streets of LA with a gun in his hands. Sources who were present at the scene said that Lawrence was screaming, "They're trying to kill me." After this happened, Martin was labeled by tabloids as crazy. Many even reported that he was just off his meds, that's why he acted that way. Oh gosh, can you imagine the amount of people who believed those stories at that time? I guess the power of the internet and social media these days are giving these artists the chance to reclaim themselves. Martin once said, "They made a lot of things to sell a better story. You don't know what it's like until you've been through it." A lot of careers were ruined just because they don't want to be controlled. Dave Chappelle, a good friend of Lawrence, also has spoken up about what happened to Martin because Dave experienced the same thing as what Monique and Lawrence had experienced. He talked about how sick the industry is and how some people are often offered deals that they are not allowed to refuse because their career would suffer if they don't follow what they were asked to do. For sure, you know other artists like Oprah who continue to be recognized and who are always acting untouchable because they are. Well, imagine what it must have taken them to stay on the top and the people that they have stepped on along the way. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out these videos.